Dungeons and Dalton.
Store is running a GreyHawk themed campaign, fresh out of the new Dungeon Master's Guide. GreyHawk is the original setting for D&D that they brought back for the new book and the 50th anniversary. GreyHawk is the setting that was built by Gary Gygax and his friends back when they first created Dungeons and Dragons. It is a very ancient land filled with magic and mystery, and where there are a lot of ancient entities that sort of come to life and try to do good/bad things across the land. Can't wait to tell you guys all about it. So to kick things off, the way I do things is I have two groups on Saturdays that run through the same campaign. And because the new Dungeon Master's Guide came out with the full campaign of GreyHawk inside of it, that's what I decided to do. So we kicked things off with our session 0. We got that wrapped up really quickly, and we jumped right into it. For the 3 p.m., they were just arriving outside the city gates of GreyHawk proper. They had to sort of schmooze their way into the city, which for them didn't take any time at all. The second group, they needed to find a place to stay because they've been on the road for a while, and there were 3 separate inns inside the city. There is the High Tower, the Silver Dragon, and the Black Dragon. First to come up was the Black Dragon, sort of like a more dingy, rundown kind of tavern where you have your standard class of people and some students from the nearby Magic Academy going. So they kind of shopped around at each of the inns. The 3 p.m. ended up going for the Black Dragon, and the 7 p.m. went for the High Tower, which is the most expensive inn out of all 3. They were eating like lobster tails and stuff, which was interesting for me to have to narrate, because I have only eaten that one time in my life. It was really interesting. They also were having fine wines and things like that, which is cool. I had to get rather snooty to speak with them. And then 3 p.m. is over at the Black Dragon, where I'm being this rough former adventurer guy who's like, all right there, so I got a wee bit of a problem with it. And come to find out, all of the inns are in sort of a prank war with one another, with each prank escalating, getting worse and worse. And depending on which inn that the players decide to go to, depending on who they would be kind of supporting in these prank wars. If they assisted the inn in the prank war, they got free lodging and meals for a week. You kind of had to pick your poison there.
Dungeons and Dalton.